Welcome to MiPol's individual policy sign-up process. Are you ready to see how you can become a part of an app that is sure to revolutionize the funeral industry? Let's find out. To get started, simply search and download the MiPol app from the Google Play Store or App Store. Alternatively, if you have found us via one of our exciting social media campaigns, simply click the link provided or scan the provided QR code for even quicker access. MiPol is packed with great features, including the ability to quickly and simply communicate with your members through push notifications, but more about that later. We are going to run through the sign-up process with you from start to finish and show you how simple and fast policy creation and management can be. Let's go ahead and click the Create New Policy at the bottom of the screen. This will take the user to the first step, being the QR code scanning option. This is put in place should the user want to access multiple products that are specifically assigned to this QR code. This can be anything from special promotions or campaigns. Next up, we have a brief tutorial guiding the user through the sign-up flow. This leads us to step 1 of 7, filling out the user's personal details. This can be fully customizable to your location. For example, here in South Africa, we would request a South African ID number. If you are abroad, this could be a social security number or passport number, anything that best fits your location. You will see that there are multiple required fields and validations being done on both the South African ID and cell number. These are all customizable to meet your business's needs uniquely. Once these details have been saved, the user can move on to this next step of the process, the validation of the individual. This comes in the form of a selfie and a photo of their proof of identification. Once complete, the user will be offered a range of products that are pre-populated to specifically cater to their age group. This is calculated using the ID number provided earlier. Each available product can be explored further by selecting more information and viewing the terms and conditions before selecting the most applicable or best suited product for them. Okay, great. There the user has chosen their product and we are on to the next step. Here the user will be shown the specific terms and conditions linked to that product. Once they have read and understood the rules and regulations set out, they can move on to step 5, signing for the policy application. This can simply be done by dragging your finger over the screen to draw your signature. Should this feature not be available to the user, they have the option to add their initials instead. Step 6 would be to assign a beneficiary. This does have some required fields and validations, once again completely customizable to your business's needs and practices. Should the beneficiary loaded be your spouse, this will be pre-populated into your dependent details should you have chosen a family policy. Step 7 of 7. This is the referred by section. Currently, we have 4 options available, but these can be added and removed as required. The agent field is there for agents' referrals, whereby a commission needs to be allocated to a specific agent. Existing policy referral, this allows you to get creative with your marketing. In this instance, the user has chosen Facebook. Now the user can submit their completed application to be validated. Perfect. Now the application has been completed. Going forward, all communication can now be sent directly to the policyholder's hands using push notifications in MiPol. If the user does not yet have a MiPol account, they will be prompted to create a password with an OTP that they will receive. If the user has an account, as seen here, they will just need to log in. On the dashboard, the main item to take note of at this time is the policy status, which is currently pending. This will remain this way until the policy has gone through the various statuses of pending, validated, approved, and then activated. At this point, the only feature that is available to the user is to view the claims process, the business contact information, and the terms and conditions assigned to their selected product. Great, let's switch over to the validation program in Telesol's Asset software. In Asset, we are provided with a list of policies that are due to be validated. Let's go ahead and click the one that the user has created. Here we can see the document pack that was uploaded containing the user's selfie, ID photos, declaration, and signature with a timestamp. These will be compared to the details captured on the left-hand side and marked off if correct. For demonstration purposes, we will go ahead and do so, and we will approve this policy. If for whatever reason the items are unclear or require resubmission, you would leave it unticked and decline this submission. The end user would then receive a push notification informing them of the error and can then resubmit that section for approval by accessing the still populated sign-up process. Asset also provides a full audit trail of this process to ensure that all who are involved are fully up to date. The second step of this two-step validation in Asset is for the policy to be approved. This is done for security purposes and acts as an optional extra verification that the policy information is in order and ready to be activated. Switching back over to the user now, we can see that they have received a push notification requesting that their first premium payment is made. We can also note that there has been a change in their status and the newly available Pay Now in Statement button, which will allow the user to proceed with the requested payment. Once payment is made, a receipt number will be generated along with the date and timestamp, and this, along with 14 other transactions, will be stored for the user's future reference. Let's have a look at the dashboard. You will note that the policy status is now active and all features are now available to be used. These features include the participation certificate, additional benefits which can be taken out in-app, the claims process, contact details which could include your telephone numbers, email address, branch addresses, social media pages and more, all of which are actionable. Lastly, let's take a look at the Manage Policy Details, which is arguably one of the top features. Here the policyholder can edit select main member details, edit beneficiary details, and if you have a family policy, you'll be allowed to capture a dependent. Here the user is going ahead and capturing their child dependent. Age validations are done on child dependents and spouse. These are all customizable to your business's rules and requirements. We have one question for you. Are you ready to get started?